Welcome to yet another discussion on building the future. Here with us today are three innovators and entrepreneurs. Please join me in welcoming Sharan, founder and CEO RedDot, Shivadeep Mahadi, co-founder and CEO eShipz, and Ajay Yadav, founder and CEO Amlgo Labs. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What a beautiful day here at the Auto Expo 2023. It's
amazing.
Have you been enjoying it?
Yes, very much.
Yes, I'm going to start with you. First of all, you explain to me what is your startup all about and where did this idea come from? How did your journey begin?
So way back, when we visited a couple of warehouses, wherever we go to, I'm from logistics basically. We find a lot of manual process being happening at the warehouse. So that's where the idea came up with me and the other co-founders. How do we integrate between two systems, the customer system and the logistics partner system? And with doing so, we have got very good success with one customer, and then we enrolled for Maruti Suzuki Innovation and program, and basis that we won the award, and we have been able to automate the warehouses of Maruti Suzuki spare parts.
Well, Shivadeep, how has your experience been with the incubation program?
So with Maruti Suzuki Incubation Program, we got a very good exposure in terms of understanding the large corporate. And we at the startup, we generally work with a small environment where we test our ideas. But with Maruti Suzuki, when we got an opportunity, we happened to visit their warehouse. We happened to see the large movement of parcels, which generally we don't see. And then later to that, we were able to test our ideas into the large environment and then roll out the solution. So the experience with Maruti Suzuki Incubation Program has been fantastic. And the learning that we got as a startup is a step-by-step approach. So we were told about how do we do product market fit, and then to go to GTM. Second thing is how do we scale the existing solution to a larger corporate like that. So this is where we found that Maruti Suzuki exposure to a startup is very important, and it's been helpful to us.
Oh, lovely. All right, so Amlgo Labs, Ajay, where did this come from?
So Amlgo Labs primarily is a data analytics company. And in my last assignment, I was working with one of the largest corporate in analytics area. And we found that there is lots of demand in analytics and data in this area, but talent availability, resources, people don't understand what the problem is and how they can approach or how they can find some solution. So with that thought, me and my friend started, okay, let's do some assignment for some corporate. And we were lucky that from one of our old experience colleagues, so he gave us some small project. And we started from there, and it was a very good project that we delivered in some small time, and we gave very nice insights from the data. We understood the whole architecture, and we redefined the way they were doing. They were analyzing the things. And we told them, see, this is what we can achieve with the help of data. And that's where we started. I mean, that was some of the kick moment for us, because we thought that, okay, we can deliver something. So I think that was it. And it's been 5 years now, and great journey so far.
What does your core team consist of?
So our core people are like data scientists, data engineers. So our business, our company, our thought process, everything revolves around data. So even our people, they are somehow or other, they are attached with data. So the whole company that talks about data.
And how did the mail program fit into the scheme of things?
I think mail program gave us the opportunity. It is one of the best program in the country, I would say. The way we started, we got introduced by someone in our circle, and we were given some problem to solve. But for us, it was when we started, it was just a problem. But when we get into it, we came to know it's not a problem. It's a business. They are telling how to do a business, how to grow a startup. You come across different teams in MSIL to whom you interact. You get to know okay, what an end user thinks about their product or their service, what they want. Everything you will get exposed to when you get into mail. And I think this is what we learned. And it's been, we did a small POC, then we did the paid project, and it's a great journey from there.
Lovely. All right, so Sharan, RedDot. I'm guessing this is AI?
Yeah.
And how does it work?
Yeah, it's a quality inspection based technology. So the technology is of artificial intelligence, machine vision, computer vision, and machine learning. I think most of the people have heard of it. So, this technology we are using it for the manufacturing inspection. So because right now the production rate is very high. Everything comes with a robot, and robot will manufacturing thousands of parts per day, and so somebody has to be inspected. So with the manpower, we cannot inspect it. So that's the technology comes with the AI and the image processing. So that's the RedBot will do. Even per day, more than thousands of cars has been manufactured per day. So the quality has been to be inspected to deliver the right car to the customer.
Nice. So how does the mail program help you in this?
So I will start with my journey only. When we started our company, because we are knowing only the technology, so we can use the image processing, and we know that how we can identify the objects, the defects, or the parameters. We are not knowing what to do. So then came even the industry also. We are not able to finalize whatever industry we have to choose, whether it's pharmaceutical, whether it's battery industry, or it's agriculture and that. So and even we are early trying with automotive also. Automotive we have facing with a lot of complex problems in the inspection technology. So that time this mail program helped to so it will give the what is the problem with the industry. So whenever there is startup, so startup what is the work of the startup is to find the problems and solve it. So mail program it gives the ground for the problems. What are the problems in the industry, and then how the startups can solve it. So mail program provide the playground for the problems, and so based on that mail program, we found the problems in the manufacturing of the cars. Then we try to made it as a product, and we deliver the solutions to the car manufacturing. So then that's the business started. So that mail program gave us the how a startup should run the business, even with how the product should be created and how should be delivered to the customer. So actually we are into product based technology, so it's a both hardware and software. So mail program has given us a very nice seeds to, and even it gives a growth of our startup.
Do you have a role model, Sharan? Is there somebody you look up to?
So usually I see a lot of role models like Steve Jobs and even Elon Musk and all. But we may not be that much kind of creative personality. But I will always try to follow this concept, what their business ideas, how they try to solve the things and all. So we can learn a lot of problems and how they solve, and we can learn a lot of from them.
Interesting. How about you, Ajay?
Yeah, same here. I would say I don't have any specific role model, but I believe many people in India has done a great job. So if we look for IT industry especially, so Aziz Premji, Ratan Tata, TCS and all. So my plan is like, as going forward, we build an organization that respects their employees, respect their customers, and it's a long-term game. We are not here to win like just 2 wins we did and that's it. It's a long-term vision we should all be having. So I think I try to follow that, and let's see where it goes.
How about you, Shivadeep? You seem like, well, I've got an answer. You're fiddling with it. Wait, my turn's coming. I'll tell you an answer. Tell me.
So I look up to Elon Musk as of now.
Right.
Reason is he's very innovative in his way of thinking. He's built multiple startups so far, and then all of them are successful. And he has great vision for the humanity from my point of view. So I look up to him. And then not
just humanity on Earth. He's got some vision for
that's true. From Mars.
Extraterrestrial creatures as well.
Yes. So, and he's been bold enough, and his decisions are very, very clear. He just takes decision and implements it. So I like the way he executes, and then the way he's building and scaling big businesses.
So Ajay, how supportive was MSIL in your go-to-market journey?
So I think MSIL has been very supportive, not even in go-to-market journey, but all the aspects like how we run a business. For go-to-market, because MSIL itself is a name that everyone knows, right? So you don't need to prove yourself or your idea that you are doing something different, because people know you are associated with MSIL. So the hurdle is over, right? The startup, the difficult part is like people don't want to listen to you. But when you come that, okay, I have something MSIL in my back, I am supporting them, I'm doing business with them, then first thing is done, and they try to approach you, okay, what you are solving there. So I think that is the best win for us, and I think it's only because of a mail program.
Lovely, it must add so much value. What about you?
Actually, MSIL is it's like an ocean of opportunities. So it's a big business, and it's a big ecosystem of car manufacturing. As everyone thinks, car manufacturing is not so easy. So it's a lot of technologies, a lot of production, and giving it to until it's reached the customer. There is a great it's work for the technology and even with the companies. So it's give so assume it's a ocean means we'll be having a lot of. So you'll get a lot of problems, you will get a lot of ideas. So it's a even with our case also, I got almost around 20 to 30 ideas and of the products in the MSIL, and we can deliver it to most of the automotive industries and all. So that much big opportunities as a go-to-market that mail program has been providing us.
This is a rather interesting point that I want to ask the three of you, is because there are going to be so many young entrepreneurs out there who are eyeing the MSIL program. So Shivadeep, first from you, what is the advice you'd like to give to these young entrepreneurs who want to get into the program, or how do they go about building their future?
So one best thing that I always say is, like, any startup should tag with a large corporate.
Right.
If you get an opportunity, first thing is you have to first associate with one of the industry that it is, and then get into a program so that your exposure to the existing problem that you're trying to solve becomes amplified automatically.
Right.
And then with that, you get a POC to that, is like, ice on the cake.
Right.
So it's definitely going to be very beneficial. I suggest everyone to do apply for MSIL program, be it whatever, incubation or innovation program. It's going to really help you and get you to think big and then solve big.
Perfect. What about you, Ajay?
I completely agree with what he said, and especially I would say give your 100%, and be serious and honest about what you think about your idea or how MSIL can help. Don't go for like what people say. Just experience yourself, right? Just do your best, and then you never know, right? An idea can change your life. So definitely, it
What
has
was
a
that
huge-
one idea that changed your life?
So I think, as I mentioned, right, our company, our people, everything revolves around data.
Right.
So I am a person who is more like analysis kind of things that I do. So I think that's what. So that's our aim, is to think deep, data driven. I mean, don't believe anything, just to experience yourself. I think that's it.
Sharan, your advice to young entrepreneurs out there trying to get partners with Maruti Suzuki?
Anybody wants to build a startup or your startup. So he has to focus on the problem of the society, and he has to start with that. So as a program structure only involves that kind of problem statement and how to solve it, that production team and that. So this mail program will give you the opportunity to start the startup also, and give the problems also. So they have to start with the business approach. Even instead of business, they start with the service approach. And anyway, if they have the mindset to solve a problem, and mail program is already a platform for them.
Good thing to Maruti programmers, like, they're receptive to the new ideas from the new ecosystem. Generally, they have their own R&D team to develop and build solution, but here they're opening avenues to a lot many new companies to share their ideas and then build. That gives us an extra opportunity for new ecosystem to flourish as well.
I realized that because, the number of entrepreneurs that I've been speaking to, through this platform, I realized that the corporation and organization as big as them would be very open and open arms and receptive to ideas, even to those who did not win the mail program.
Correct.
So,
And they give a POC, they make sure that you perform to their expectation, because you raise your bars immediately the moment you associate with Maruti. Otherwise, you build your own standards, but with MSIL global standards, you're able to scale better.
there's a direction.
Another point I would like to add, that they are not restricted that the idea should come from their industry only. Either you can come from like maybe finance, maybe bank, pharma, any industry, right? That can fit here. So I think that's the best part, right? Your idea should not be like very specific to manufacturing or automotive, like any industry. They're open for that.
As long as you solve the problem,
it should be.
It's good enough.
I wish you all the best, gentlemen, and I hope that your partnership and your collaboration with Maruti Suzuki just keeps going on and growing, and you grow also in the process. Thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you so
Well, you stay tuned to Auto Expo 2023. Plenty of such motivating videos coming your way.